Hello to friends and welcome to my channel. In this video I have for you an unboxing and a first look of another exclusive that I wanted to get my hands on for probably around a year, maybe a little bit less, but finally I got my hands on one, and this will be the collectorknives.net exclusive second run of the Viper made Swayback jack. So it comes in a really no nonsense plain Viper boxes. So this is a Italian large OEM, and also manufacturer also produces their own line of knives, but collaborations with different knife makers. So if you are looking for a quality Italian made modern knife, then Viper is a great company you can go and check out. So what have we here on the table in this video? So let me open it up. It has a really tight spring. So this is a Swayback pattern, a modern Swayback pattern that was introduced with probably Great Eastern Cutlery or some different companies through the years on the market. And the owner of Collector's Knives wanted to have their own iteration, and so did commission Viper to make one. The This is the second run. The first run had, if I'm not mistaken, carbon fiber and green micarta scales. So I really wanted a brown one, just to be similar to other brown micarta knives that I have in my collection, and so I had to wait. But since these dropped, I did purchase one, and I must say this is a really beautiful knife. And the model number is CK-SJ-CN, or there's also factory ID, the VPCK0616CN. So yeah, a lot of numbers. I will put everything in the description down below, so you don't have to mark it down, and also will link you to the website. I don't know if this will be still available, because keep in mind these videos, when I order the knife, it takes a lot of time to get to me here in Slovakia, and also then there is a large backlog that I have to go through with my video. So yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, so let's see the specifications. So we have an overall length of 16.5 centimeters or 6.5 inches. We have a blade length of 7.3 centimeters or 7.9 inches. The cutting edge is 6.8 centimeters or 2.7 inches. The blade width is 1.5 centimeters or 0.6 inches. The blade thickness is 2.8 millimeters or 0.1 inch. The handle length is 9.3 centimeters or 3.6 inches, and the thickness is 1.1 centimeter or 0.4 inches. So the blade is made out of M390 with a satin finish, with this beautiful Wharncliffe blade profile. We have collector knives edition and Viper on the top, M390, and this part is sterile. One good thing with these is that since these are modern traditionals, they are not riveted or bolted. You can take it apart and adjust it if you like. The materials used on the handle, we have titanium and a natural canvas micarta. Collector Knives has a numbering of the strength of the backspring, so the pull, and they have marked it as 6 out of 10. I would say this is definitely a really out of the box. I have not adjusted the pivot screw or anything, so this is definitely a really tight or strong spring, so keep that in mind. So I would say this is definitely more than a 6, maybe around 7 or maybe even 8. So the half stop is at 90°. Really nice snappy action, perfectly centered. The back spring is a one continuous piece down to this part, nicely rounded and polished, like a lot of Italian knives are. The weight comes at 62.5 grams or 2.2 ounces, so really nice and light. These are made in Italy by Viper, and you have a few variants with this second run. Sorry, uh, there is also a carbon fiber and also a wood option, and the brown micarta like here. But keep in mind, I don't know if all of them will be available when you are watching this video, so go and check it out. The website will be linked down below. If you have no luck on the website, then probably the next best thing, if you really need one, you can go to eBay and maybe search there. Okay, so now let's see the sharpness. So out of the box, these are beautiful, razor sharp, so well done. Okay, now let's continue with the few options that you can go for if you, let's say, don't have the means to acquire this one. But before I start, let's talk about the pricing. This could be probably some issue for lots of people because let's face it, this knife is not inexpensive. So the price on collectorsknives.net is $131.53. So also keep in mind, if you are not from US, you will have to pay taxes, import fees, and shipping costs. So yeah, that can amount to a really high amount of additional costs. I will not talk about how much the final price was for me because it was really high, but I wanted to get this knife for my collection, so yes, I had to bite the sour apple or lemon and get it. So, but let's say if you are on budget and want to have something similar, then probably one of the best options out there is of course the Rough Rider RR 2181, which is the denim micarta work knife that costs $16.99. So you can probably not beat it regarding the price. Yes, you will have a 440A probably on this one, if I'm not mistaken, and not so beautiful brown canvas micarta, but polished black and blue micarta on this one, and stainless steel bolsters. But yeah, for that price, yeah, you can probably not go any cheaper. And the second option I have here, the AG Russell, which is technically not a swayback pattern, but has a really similar blade. These go for around $30 if I'm not mistaken. Then for around 50, you can get this little pruner or swayback from English manufacturer, which is A. Wright and Sons. The model is called Ettrick, with a wood and what is this, brass bolster. So, but definitely smaller. And also the less than half a price, here is the tribal lock from Case Knives. This is of course technically not a Wharncliffe blade, but comes closer. If you want to pay even less than the case, then the 1510 from Brother is definitely a smaller tribal lock style knife. And of course, one really nice option is the 1508 from Brother, which is with a similar style handle but with a nice Wharncliffe blade at around 36 to under $40. Okay, now let's continue with a few other traditional designs. So here is a junior Saltbuster from Case. One of my favorite knives, the Peanut from Rough Rider. 1507 from Brother. Texas Toothpick from Buck. There is a Stockman from Rough Rider also. And now let's continue with a few other more modern knives. So here is the CVV Rustic Gent, also at less than half the price. There is the CVV Elementum. QSP Penguin. Kaiser Pinch. CRKT Pilar. Backsprings Pro. Bug Vintage Select Small. Red Model 2. Small Reptilian. Spyderco Delica. Kershaw Leak, which we are now crossing in the more modern, sort of traditional blade shave inspired knives, and also the model TS111 with Micarta from Tucson, which is probably the newest iteration of a modern Swayback liner lock iteration of the knife. Okay, let's close it down with the K-Bar Dozier Folding Hunter. So that was the comparison part. So let's conclude the video. So yes, if you are looking for a really nice high-end Swayback jack iteration of this beautiful traditional pattern, and let's face it, you don't have the means to get your hands on a limited run of who was the company who made the Viper, the Great Eastern Cutlery, then now you can check out collectorknives.net and get your hands on this beautiful Swayback jack. Okay, with that being said, I would like to thank you for your time. I always appreciate all of my viewers, subscribers, and everybody who has taken the time to watch this video. If you are a subscriber, then Obviously, you have my gratitude, thumbs up. If you are not a subscriber, then please consider subscribing to not miss any future videos. I try to release 3 videos per week. I try to keep this constant. So if you're interested in knives, gear, and uh, also other stuff that regarding the hobby, then this is the right place for you. You can also check out my playlists. I try to keep everything nice and organized, so you can find whatever you are interested in fast. So wish you a wonderful day. Hope to see you soon, and stay safe.